Welcome to this channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the book titled as The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This book by Covey is not just a book, it's a roadmap to a more fulfilling life. This audiobook guides listeners through author's 7 habits, each crafted to unlock greater personal and professional success. The habits author discusses are about developing a strong character, fostering meaningful relationships, and improving the ways we interact with others. Unlike quick-fix strategies, author focuses on foundational values that create lasting change in how we approach our daily challenges and life goals. Why should you listen to this audiobook? Because it's designed to help anyone, from professionals to students, parents, and even leaders, find clarity and direction. Author's methods empower listeners to achieve private victories within themselves before moving to public victories in their relationships. This journey helps build trust, resilience, and influence, taking listeners one step closer to their best selves. It's an opportunity to rethink habits, become proactive, and see each day as a chance to improve. Listening to this audiobook will take you a step ahead in life, equipping you with a mindset and tools for genuine progress. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is not just about success. It's about achieving a balanced, effective life that brings true happiness. Let this audiobook be your companion on that journey. Part 1. Paradigms and Principles. The first part of this book dives into the foundational ideas that set the stage for true change and effectiveness in life. Titled Paradigms and Principles, this section introduces author's concept of the inside-out approach. Instead of focusing on changing external circumstances or other people, author encourages us to first examine and transform our own character, values, and attitudes. The book challenges listeners to look beyond surface-level behaviors and quick-fix solutions, encouraging a shift towards deeper, principle-centered living. Author explains that many people try to solve their problems by focusing on external factors, what he calls the personality ethic, which emphasizes public image, social appearance, and shallow skills. However, these methods lack lasting value. In contrast, author advocates the character ethic, which is about aligning one's actions with universal principles such as integrity, fairness, patience, and human dignity. This shift in thinking, or paradigm shift, is essential because it fundamentally changes how we view ourselves, our relationships, and our problems. It's like putting on a new pair of glasses that reveals reality in a clearer and more empowering way. Introduced here is the idea of private victories and public victories. Author argues that true effectiveness begins with personal victories, developing inner strength, self-discipline, and integrity. These private victories lay the foundation for success in public relationships and achievements. This principle underscores the importance of working on one's inner self before expecting success in external interactions. The inside-out approach encourages listeners to take responsibility for their actions, to keep promises to themselves, and to strive for consistency between their values and behaviors. This process of self-improvement is not instant, but gradual, building layer by layer toward a more meaningful life. Rather than just tactics or strategies, author believes that people can achieve a more balanced and fulfilling life. This section encourages listeners to rethink their attitudes and beliefs, showing that real progress comes from aligning personal values with universal principles. Part 1 serves as a powerful introduction, inviting listeners to start their journey by shifting their mindset and embracing the idea that lasting change begins from within. Part 2. Private Victory. In Part 2 of this book, author takes listeners on a transformative journey towards self-mastery, exploring the private victory that must precede all other victories in life. This section covers habits 1, 2, and 3, each one building a strong foundation of independence and personal integrity. Author explains that without mastering oneself and becoming truly independent, it's impossible to succeed in relationships or any form of collaboration. This is why he emphasizes that private victories are necessary stepping stones for effective public relationships. Habit 1, be proactive, is about taking charge of one's life. Author stresses that people have the power to choose their responses, no matter the situation. He calls this responsibility, or the ability to respond based on values rather than emotions or circumstances. This habit is about breaking free from limiting scripts imposed by society or upbringing and embracing a mindset that focuses on actions within one's control or circle of influence. For Author, this shift from reactive to proactive behavior is the first step toward genuine freedom and effectiveness. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind, focuses on personal vision and the importance of having a clear life direction. Author encourages listeners to visualize their ideal future and let that vision guide their everyday decisions. This habit involves identifying core values and principles that align with one's unique purpose and acting according to these values. To help clarify this, Author suggests creating a personal mission statement that serves as a compass, guiding actions and helping individuals avoid distractions or detours that don't align with their goals. This practice not only empowers people, but also gives life meaning and direction. Habit 3, put first things first, is about time management and prioritization. Building on the previous habits, Author explains that once a person knows their purpose, they must focus on high-priority activities that contribute to their long-term goals, rather than getting caught up in distractions or urgent, low-impact tasks. Author introduces the concept of Quadrant 2 time management, where people invest their efforts in important, non-urgent tasks that lead to sustainable progress. By living according to their priorities, individuals can experience a sense of balance and accomplishment that eludes those who chase immediate gratifications. Part 2's focus on self-mastery and proactive living provides listeners with the tools to live authentically and effectively. These 3 habits, being proactive, setting a purposeful vision, and prioritizing meaningful activities, help individuals cultivate independence and inner strength. In mastering these principles, listeners are equipped for greater success in their interactions and relationships, paving the way for the next section, which addresses building healthy and effective relationships through interdependence. Part 3, Public Victory. In Part 3 of this book, Author shifts the focus from self-mastery to building strong, effective relationships. This part introduces the habits of interdependence, habits 4, 5, and 6, geared toward achieving success with others through mutual respect, collaboration, and trust. Author emphasizes that these habits can only be fully effective once one has achieved a private victory by cultivating independence and self-discipline. Habit 4, Think Win-Win, is about seeking mutually beneficial solutions in relationships. Instead of viewing interactions as competitive or zero-sum, Author encourages adopting an abundance mentality, believing there's enough success for everyone. This mindset fosters trust and cooperation, allowing individuals to work toward outcomes that satisfy all parties. Author explains that truly effective relationships are built on shared success, where both sides feel valued and respected. Habit 5, Seek first to understand, then to be understood, highlights the importance of empathic listening. Rather than listening with the intent to reply, Author urges listeners to understand the other person's perspective deeply and genuinely. This approach builds an emotional bank account, a reservoir of trust and goodwill that strengthens relationships. Author believes that when people feel genuinely understood, they are more likely to reciprocate, creating a solid foundation for collaborative problem-solving. Habit 6, Synergize, is about embracing differences and working together to create solutions better than what any individual could achieve alone. Author describes synergy as the ultimate form of teamwork, where individual strengths combine to produce third alternatives, innovative solutions that neither party could have come up with independently. This habit calls for openness, trust, and creative thinking, transforming relationships from mere transactions into dynamic, productive partnerships. Author also introduces the concept of emotional bank account in this section, a metaphor for the trust level in a relationship. Making deposits by showing kindness, keeping promises, and practicing empathy builds trust, while withdrawals such as disrespect or broken promises erode it. Author argues that trust is essential for effective relationships, and without it, even well-intended interactions can falter. Part 3 empowers listeners to cultivate meaningful connections and foster collaborative environments at work, home, or in the community. By practicing these habits, individuals can transcend basic cooperation, moving toward interdependence, a state where true partnership and mutual growth can thrive. This section builds on the foundation of self-mastery to help listeners achieve a deeper, more rewarding level of success with others, creating a life of shared victories. Part 4, Renewal. The final part of this book is centered on Habit 7, Sharpen the Saw. Author emphasizes the importance of taking time to renew ourselves across 4 key dimensions: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. This process of self-renewal is what enables long-term effectiveness and sustains the other 6 habits. Author compares it to sharpening a saw. Without regular maintenance, even the best tool becomes ineffective. This habit encourages listeners to invest in themselves as their most important asset. Author divides renewal into 4 interrelated areas. First, the physical dimension involves caring for the body through exercise, nutrition, and rest. Physical health is essential to maintaining energy and resilience, empowering individuals to manage stress and handle life's demands. Next, the mental dimension focuses on continuous learning and intellectual growth. Author encourages activities like reading, writing, and problem-solving, which challenge and develop the mind. The spiritual dimension is about connecting with one's core values and sense of purpose. This could be through meditation, nature, music, or other activities that provide inner peace and a feeling of alignment with deeper beliefs. For author, spiritual renewal reinforces our guiding principles and helps us stay true to our personal mission. Finally, the social/emotional dimension is about building and nurturing relationships. By practicing empathy, building trust, and investing in meaningful connections, people can experience emotional renewal and feel supported in their growth. Author introduces the concept of the upward spiral, which represents the continuous growth that comes from regularly renewing each dimension. Each cycle of renewal brings us to higher levels of self-awareness, resilience, and effectiveness. Author reminds us that true progress doesn't happen overnight. It's a lifelong journey. By embracing balanced renewal, individuals can achieve sustained effectiveness and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. Ending note: in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, author offers a life-changing approach to personal and professional growth through 7 powerful habits that help shape a more meaningful life. This book is more than just a set of habits. It's a roadmap for becoming a better version of yourself. Author's 7 Habits provide a framework for effectiveness and fulfillment. Be proactive. Take control of your actions and responses. Begin with the end in mind. Define your vision and life goals. Put first things first. Prioritize tasks that align with your values. Think win-win. Seek mutually beneficial outcomes in relationships. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen empathically before speaking. Synergize. Embrace teamwork to create better solutions together. Sharpen the saw. Renew yourself regularly across physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual dimensions. Each habit author shares is a step towards a more balanced, purposeful, and impactful life. By building strong character, focusing on meaningful relationships, and practicing continual self-renewal, author shows that true effectiveness is about aligning with core principles. Listening to this audiobook can be transformative, guiding you to take charge of your life and grow in ways that truly matter. With the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People as a guide, you're empowered to lead a life that inspires others. This journey is not just about personal success. It's about becoming someone who makes a positive difference in the world. And with this, we have reached the end of our journey through the book. If you're into such content that helps you grow and improve, don't forget to like and share this video. Hit subscribe to stay updated, and check out our other videos for more. We'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment with your feedback. Your input helps us get better for you. Thanks a lot for watching.